Marine Street is the 5th song on the record, and it's a turning point. The first half of The Winemaker's Daughter is pretty lackadaisical. It's my wife and I, early 20s, just figuring it out and loving life together. And then the hammer came down on both of us when she was diagnosed with cancer for a second time. And Marine Street is really me working through a lot of those emotions when that happened. I lost a lot of my faith in the inherent good of how things work out in the world. I got a little more cynical. When she got sick again, I was pissed. I was furious. And not only was I furious, I felt so helpless. As probably far too many people listening to this know, when you have a loved one going through cancer, you feel helpless. There's like nothing you can do except to be there with them. And that's what I try to do for Janie every day. I would drive her to the hospital, we'd go to radiation together, and I'd drive back, and we'd try and salvage as much of the day as we could. She would, probably feel like crap. We'd hang out together, we'd watch movies, and I'd try to hold her and just tell her I loved her, and we'd try to work through that as best we could, because that's all we could do. So every day during that period, I'd go out to the backyard and I would write. I was just trying to piece things together, to make sense of it. And this song came out of it, which ended up just being a really simple folk song. But it's me being pissed. I am pissed at the world, I'm pissed at God. I just didn't understand how something so terrible could happen to someone so wonderful. So the song means a lot to me, and the lyrics mean a lot to me. They were taken directly from my experience of that time with Janie. And I think one of the most important moments in the song is the last verse. And that came from a time when I was sitting in a waiting room in the hospital, and I was next to my mother-in-law, and she was on the phone with her sister. And they were just talking about, just everything, and she was kind of catching her sister up with what was going on with Janie. And I remember Amy, that's my mother-in-law, distinctly saying, sometimes to get past, you gotta go right through. And just what a beautiful, simple line that described exactly what we were doing. And I think that applies to life in general. Sometimes you just gotta keep going because you don't have a choice. And that's what we did. And that's kind of what Marine Street's all about.
To get past, you gotta go right through. To get past.